Plus, the Sex and the City scene you won't see in the movie. We call it Sex on the Beach, and that is straight ahead. But first, the amazing Blondie. Now, most of you probably don't know that my husband, Bert Sugarman, happens to be, among other things, a television producer. He was the man behind TV's The Midnight Special back in the 70s, which led to our friendship with icons such as Deborah Harry. Well, tonight, Debbie takes us back. In the 70s, she was a punk icon, a seductress with a big voice and even bigger attitude. Some 30 years later, Deborah Harry still has plenty of attitude, as I found out when I joined her at one of her old haunts, LA's Roxy nightclub. This is a great background.
I think it's the same one from like 1972. I don't think they've ever changed it.
We looked back at some of Blondie's earliest performances from the new DVD release of The Midnight Special. Do you remember your first performance on Midnight Special?
I do remember having great sex backstage.
When you look at this, what memories does it bring back for you?
I'm just sort of glad that, you know, I can live with it, and I'm not cringing with embarrassment. You know, I feel pretty good about it.
How much of an impact did performing on the Midnight Special have on your career?
Well, Midnight Special really was special because it provided something to audiences all over the country that just really didn't exist.
Specifically, a way to see the hottest acts in the country perform live every week.
It was really thrilling for a lot of kids, and you know, kids that were underage and you know that just didn't have the wherewithal to go to concerts. I mean,
Sure.
This was a major exposure.
Next month, she'll be 63, and she knows the secret to looking good. You spoke openly about having a facelift. I don't know when.
Yes, I'm planning on having, you know, several more.
You don't need anything right now.
There'll be big knots at the back of my head and one big gigantic thing up here.
And you can see more of the highlights from those Midnight Special DVDs at etonline.com.
Next, how do stars who seem to have it all